Guys, I outgrew my altar again. Look at this massive thing. Do you see how big that is? Do you see how massive that is? Do you see how many shelves there are? That is full. I got that when I started the coven earlier this year because I said to myself, if we're going to be doing more work and we're going to be seeing over more people, I need a bigger altar. And I was right. And you know what? Now I don't have room. I was thinking today about going in and redoing it and like reconsecrating it and cleaning it off. Like I can tell it's getting maybe a little bit dusty. It's like almost time. When you look at your altar and you're like, nah, you could use a cleaning soon. So it's like, it's almost time. And then I went up to the shelves, not to get too up close and personal, but I went up to the shelves. You see how full they are? Right? There's a little bit of room here. And like on the lower shelves, there's some room, but like I'm either going to have to, I don't know. I think the thing that I'm thinking about right now is like, I need an altar that is like only for the goddesses. That's the thing that I'm like, because there's right now, how many do I have on my altar that I'm like specifically devoted to? 5, I'm pretty sure. I offer to other ones when it's necessary, but I'm a devotee to five different mother spirits on an altar level. Okay. Right. Because just because there's a spirit in your life does not mean that they are at the altar. It's a little different. That's a whole other conversation. Also though, I do have 5 different, and then the goddess, like 5 different goddesses, 5 different mothers. And then I have the goddess, and I was looking at their shelf. It's that and the Norse spirits, whom I adore and love. I know that they're controversial and it just is. Right? I can't go back and change that. I will always be here to stand and say that we are on stolen land, and gratitude, reverence, and love to the indigenous spirits of where I am and where you are receiving these messages now. Okay, right, just so we're on the same page. I was looking at both of their shelves, the mother's shelf, and then I was looking at the shelf of the Norse spirits, and I was like, flabbergasted, guys. What are we going to do about this? Because you guys don't have any more room. What are we going to do? What happens if I need to light you a candle, which I had to do the other day? And in doing that the other day, I realized I don't, because this is fireproof. Hello. I did that on purpose because I work a lot of fire magic and I just didn't want, I burned it. It was an issue. Okay. We're not going to get into it. I would rather just have a fireproof setup because I would like to not burn anything down. Okay. So now I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, maybe I need to get an altar that is only for the Norse spirits and one that is only for the mothers, because the tiny little shelf that I have for each of them is too tiny. It's too small. Oh, goodness gracious. I just wasn't expecting to outgrow this massive, okay, altar within a year. It hasn't even been a year since I've had this. We did our first work together as a coven on the new moon in Aquarius earlier this year, and it was like shortly after that, I don't know exactly when, maybe like a couple months after that I ended up getting the big altar, debatably, you know what I mean? But like I'm working enough magic these days, thankfully, that it's filled up. What to do now? I'll get it figured out. But I was flabbergasted. I was surprised. I literally, like, in the previous couple days, I've been like, I need another one. I need maybe multiple ones. When did this happen? Okay then, priestess. Okay then, dude, doing this professionally is the weirdest thing I think could probably happen to anybody ever. Is it? I don't know. Okay, that's a very debatable sentence. It's weird though. It's weird though. Love it. Not complaining. Okay, but also very strange. Anyways, whenever I get another altar, I'll probably update you because it needs to happen. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up the work you need to do. I will too. Yeah. Don't you know it's true, you know? And I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your altar work when you do go. Yeah. Yeah.